would like to invite you to the very first free Zoom meeting spoken in English. And if it's needed, it can be translated in Romanian, Hungarian and even in Dutch. Already as it is for no one. Zoom meeting on Saturday the 8th of April, 10 o'clock a.m. Central European Time. And for the time zone UTC, that means +2.
Already as it is for no one.
Agnes and I would love to see you there.
NotTwo. There's no you in it.
You also have a website where people can take a look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called thetimelesswonder.com. One word.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I will put your link in the description if they are want to visit and maybe get in touch or.
Yeah, cool. Great. Oh, very welcome. There are several ways to get in touch with me. Yep. They're all on the website, social media and email.
It's very important. So in the story of time, it's 12 years you're sharing this.
Yeah.
Of course, it's hard to say, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Are people more open to this than maybe when you started talking? Of course, it's hard to say. Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea.
But you still get people who are coming to your meetings, for example, that they are
of course,
upset.
Of course. There is a number. There is a number of people who's interested in this or who's open to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're definitely, of course.
Yeah,
But I don't know if it's overly growing or growing immensely.
No.
I don't see that.
No.
So there seems to be just kind of a percentage that's open or interested in this message. And
there can be an attraction, or I don't know how to say it.
Yes, something seems to ring a bell. But this can't be explained, and it's not real. It's, as you said, it's just what seems to be happening. Mm-hmm. So there's no real explanation for this. But for some people, there's just an openness to this. And it's funny. My impression is that it goes through all. I'm lacking words. It's rich people and poor people, and
of course.
So it's really, you can't really. There is no other thing that they are just open to it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't compare them. That you can't compare them otherwise. But there's just openness to this.
You can't buy your way into this.
Yeah.
It happens or it doesn't.
Exactly. Either it's there or not, and you can't make it. You can't make being open to this or interested to this.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to happen. There's no need for it.
Oh, not at all. Oh, no. It doesn't matter, of course.
Yeah, that's.
I don't care. It's perfect.
Of course.
As it is, I don't think that more people should be interested in this.
Please give me more. Give me more.
Yeah, no, it's really.
That's where most teachings are about. That you need to overcome the feeling of being someone, and they're going to provide you some steps how to get there, or which practice should you do or don't,
but I think most teachings don't even go that far that they say you have to overcome the sense to be someone. Mm-hmm. Most teachings are about. Not even conceptually, I'd say. There are many teachings that say that this would be the goal somehow. I think most teachings always point to, also conceptually, to some kind of state.
Mm-hmm. And always speaking to someone.
Of course, speaking to someone.
That there is a real you, and that's mostly the start of...
that there is a real unfulfilled you.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
That's what every teaching
Mm.
instantly and automatically confirms. Oh yes, that's true. You are someone and you are unfulfilled. And we definitely have to do something about it. That's really wrong. And we have to work on that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And if you pay good money, maybe, who knows?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but usually it's worth it because it's a very important and meaningful teaching.
yeah. Oh, damn, I miss those. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it seems to be. There's nothing wrong with that. It's even can be even more attractive because there is something to get.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the personal world.
Mhm.
It's just how the person lives, and it's just mirrors that. And yes, of course, that's fine. That's of course, it's what happens. I mean, one doesn't even have to call it fine. It's just what happens.
It just yeah. No need for labels. Yeah.
We don't have to call it good. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, but it's how it is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Yeah. Wanted to ask a question, but it's gone. I should have my script here.
I mean, maybe I can say, I mean, when it comes to those teaching things and this message, for the seeker, my impression is, or that's something I'm sometimes accused of, apparently, that this message somehow separates itself from teachings. It says kind of, oh, there are those bad teachings and stuff, and this is the answer, or this is the only truth, or whatever. And it's not really meant like that. Because in a way, if you look at the teachings, I mean, this message really doesn't offer anything for the seeker. It's not a personal message. It just, as we talked about in the beginning, it just points out that everything is perfect. And not even this pointing out happens for a reason. It doesn't add wholeness to wholeness. So saying this is whole and complete, doesn't it make more whole and complete?
I want to be more complete.
Exactly. So, but I think when you look at teachings more closely, they always claim to be special. They claim, and apparently it's all in the story. There, let's put it like this, there is the claim to be special and to be extra and to be a special path to fulfillment. So it's not really that the claim here is that this is the answer, listen to me. Usually that happens in the teachings. So again, the teachings are personal. So again, they live in a separate world of specialness and path and goals and all that stuff. This message doesn't offer that. And of course, sorry, I'm finished soon. And of course, for the seeker, this seems as if it's different. And of course, the seeker would assume that this is another kind of claim, but it actually isn't.
No, it's all inclusive. If I can use that sort of sentence, sort of sentence.
Yes.
Because often also or they are also saying that it's a denial, and but it's not a denial at all. It's just all included.
Absolutely, you can't deny what's not there.
Yeah,
that's the one side, and on the other side, it's in a way the only apparent message that says yes to what happens. And it also says yes to the teachings. It says yes to everything, but exactly as what it is.
Yeah.
And this doesn't claim to be helpful. This says this is not helpful. The teachings aren't helpful. There is no difference in nothing being helpful for the seeker. But in a teaching, the person would say, wait, stop. This is helpful. If you do this method, if you earn a lot of money, if you are polite to your neighbors, which are all kind of teachings. this will make a difference. And
Yeah, it's the ultimate truth.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's where the idea of a difference is created.
Mhm.
This message doesn't do that, really.
No,
Say
it's
this is ordinary, teachings are ordinary. To be in a personal reality is kind of ordinary, but illusory, of course.
yeah, it's like almost everything is dismantled.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Totally. Dismantled and leveled out.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Nothing stands out of wholeness.
No, of course not. Yeah,
No.
complete cannot be more complete than it is already.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
It's also the teachings are trying to get where you already are.
Yes and no. I've always kind of a bit problems with that. It's true in a way, but of course not as an experience.
Mm.
So, it may sound as if the seeker, so to speak, is just too dumb to understand it because you are already there.
Mhm.
But of course, yes, it's already the case in that sense.
Words, of course, but when you're still feeling like being someone, there really is no need for something to happen. It's already as it is. Also for the from, but it doesn't felt that, or it doesn't feel that way for the person.
Exactly.
For the person,
It's of course this too is whole and complete, and
yeah.
you're right.
Mm.
Then nothing has.
Sorry, toys.
Oh, it's at least one time in this interview.
Okay. I will cut it out now.
No, I mean that you are right. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so glad you really made my day, Andreas. Finally, somebody saying it. I've waiting for this a very long time.
Yeah, sorry, but
It's fine. So, but yeah, now I've interrupted you. I've already lost what it was.
oh, you're right. Even when there is the sense of a person, nothing has to happen or nothing has to be done about it. But you can't really tell that to the person. But
Oh, that's how it energetically seems, how that movement goes, or yeah, I don't know how to explain, but
exactly. Right.
it's that was also when it was over, so to speak. That was also the disappointment, and in a way, there was the idea van is in Dutch. There was the idea of how stupid is this? How silly is this? That what's longing for so long, or was searched for so long, was already this the whole time. Yeah, it's basically how it did appear here. Yeah, when if you can see it, you can see it. There's nothing more to say about it. But yeah, it was already like that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. There is nothing new coming in.
No.
Yeah.
It was not that special or hidden or whatever. It seems, of course, there's no. It also has only reality for here, so to speak. It was when I was still seeking in a spiritual way. It wasn't always like that. Before it was in company life and and then the last years were in spirituality. It seems to be that there was something hidden and something special, and yeah, and it turns out it was just the end of that. Yeah. That's how it was.
Yeah.
Without the bells and the whistles and the fireworks and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in this story here, but there was a kind of joy actually. It felt, I mean, the thing is, it wasn't lovely for me, or it wasn't joyful for me.
Yeah, of course not.
But suddenly everything, not suddenly, I mean, I had this fading out, but it was just, everything was just all right and whole and complete and total. And
Yeah.
yes, it kind of surprising that nothing new came in. It wasn't a new experience, or it isn't what we talk about isn't a new experience. On the other hand, it's not just an empty word, kind of, that this is whole and complete. Of course, it doesn't mean anything, but
Yes, every word is just empty.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, words are empty.
But not in the seemingly world for the person. Every word has a meaning.
Yes.
And if I understand maybe that one word, then I will get there. Where, that's not how. That's just a part what cannot be seen. Then that things aren't real things. That the emptiness of it is hidden when that feeling of being someone is still there, so to speak.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So there's no importance to the words that
No,
are used.
not at all. No, of course not. No. No, just in a very funny way, I just said, well, when I said this is wholeness, or it is whole and complete, in a very direct way, it's meant like that. It doesn't carry a truth, or I don't mean it in terms of a certain circumstance that can be known. Of course, it is. In the story, one could say it really is whole and complete. Of course, for no one knows this, and it's not an experience of someone and all that stuff. But
it's the end of it.
Yeah, it's the end of the illusion of seeking and the suffering that comes out of it, and a kind of apparently really. That's what I mean. It's not just a faraway concept what we talk about here. It's quite ordinary.
Yeah, it is. It's the end of specialness.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to add something to this conversation, Andreas?
Well, not really, I guess. I mean, it's whole and complete. There's nothing to say, really.
No, there isn't. So everything just goes as it seemingly goes.
Yeah.
Nothing more to say about that, right?
Yeah, it's just not personal. It's a funny thing that how I think the person can't really understand that, and it's not necessary to be understood. That there is this apparent pointing to this being whole and complete, which is exactly what it is. It's pointing to itself, but on the other hand, it's not personal, and it's not standing out. It stays the same wholeness, but apparently it does what it does. And it's this pointing out that all seeking isn't necessary and is part of an illusion. And in a way, apparently, it does do that with quiet sincerity. I don't know if that's a word. It does that with very honest and with sincerity. But it's not special, and it's not for anyone.
It has no reason.
Oh, not at all. No. I mean, the only reason for the person would be, does it create more wholeness? Does it make my experience more whole and complete?
Yeah.
And this reason just isn't there. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the part that isn't for the person, and it's hard to understand that things appear without any reason.
Yeah, it's impossible to understand, of course. I mean, in the end, in the end, it's not really appearing in terms of coming into, because that's when the person fails. Because the person, of course, is left with this impression that something is happening, something is appearing, and then there's always why. So it's a bit. So for the person, it just remains a concept. But this is happening for no reason, but it's not even happening, really.
That was helpful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I'm having no more questions. Seems to be, Andreas.
Lovely.
It was lovely to talk about this.
Yes. Thanks for the invitation.
Thanks for accepting it. I'm going to put your links in the description.
Cool.
So people can have a look at your website, or if they are interested in reading this or reading about this. Are there links where they can find your books? Or
yeah, it's actually all on the website.
All on the website.
So I think it should be,
All right.
Should be clear. I don't know. But,
I didn't take a look at it, so sorry for that. It's it seems to fall away. There was a time when I still when the illusion was no more. Still, I did look at many non-duality meetings. It was such a joy to still looking at that, but that also seems to fall away. So didn't do any research at your website. Sorry for that. I will pray for it.
Well, I didn't expect it.
So, but it was really great. It was enjoyable to talk with you. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Bye-bye, Andreas. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye. Goodbye.
NotTwo. There's no you in it.